Jared, coach, not seamless, but assess only your second game of the season.
Stressful a little bit, especially the last couple minutes of that second quarter. But never had any doubt that my team was going to bounce back and figure out how to put the pressure back on Brisbane. It was just exciting to be out there in front of the crowd, in front of fans, and then hearing them cheer and hearing the Illawarra chant. So it was good to be back out there.
To lead so well in the first quarter and lose it at half time, would have gone either way, right? What worked for you post half time?
We fixed some things that we saw that Brisbane was getting a lot of good looks on. If it was the swing on the kickback on the second end, or just having straight line drives to the basket, and we wanted to fix that the second half. But we also talked about our tone. Our first five had to set that tone, and they had to come back out and set it again. And then we couldn't let it drop back anymore, because we didn't want Brisbane to gain that momentum and feel that they had a chance to win this game.
Trey, big first quarter, 30.9. What does a performance like that mean to you so early in the season?
That I'm not as trash as I was the first game. Just a couple of things. I mean, I'm glad we won the game, but obviously for me personally, I feel like I played pretty bad the first game. And thinking back to last game, I played with Adelaide, and I think I had a stinker against Brisbane too. So just those things coming in, and big shout out to JT as well throughout the whole week, just telling me to stay aggressive and not press too much, and he knows what I'm capable of, and that helped a lot as well.
And Justin, you averaged 100 points at the Blitz, 102 against Cairns, 113 tonight. Did you expect the team to be this offensively venomous this early in the season?
I had a vision of it, because we couldn't stop each other in practice, and and I was like, we either playing really bad defense or all of us can really score the ball. So seeing a couple games against other teams, I feel that we have a really good high impact of scoring ability with a starting five and our bench. So. Yes, we did. We have opportunity. Everybody on our team that you pass to has a potential way to scoring somehow. And as long as we play unselfish basketball, it's good to score 113 points, but at the end of the day, we want to play the right way.
I think you had 6 scorers in double figures, a real spread of rebounding and assists as well. If I could single one bloke out, Dan Greer, game 100, 3 ACLs, soft tissue injuries. He said after the game, I'm really proud of myself. And he said it innocently, he said it without any sort of self-promotion. What do you say about Dan Greer and getting to 100 games?
Oh, man, DG's a trooper. He has an unfortunate situation of fighting through a lot of injuries, but he never complained or begged or asked for anything. He comes to work and work his tail off, and any opportunity he gets, he'll make the best advantage. And for us to be able to draw a play up, for him to be able to score like that, and then it goes in front of the home crowd, it was priceless. So I'm glad everything worked out for him.
I guess you must be pleased to have the luxury of having Trey there when they were guarding Tyler, to make it life difficult for Tyler and Trey sort of took over, didn't you, sort of run the show?
Yeah. I mean, when I got a chance to start recruiting Trey, that was like, if he told you before, he was the only person that I was really high on to be a part of this team. And he has so many intangibles. And one of the things we were missing was getting to the free throw line in that front court position, and he does that very well. And then all the other possibilities other capabilities he has with scoring the ball and being a great defender. Just not on the perimeter, but in a post as well, because he'll get ticked off on you if I have a double come down when he's in a post. So just his competitive nature, I know he was going to get going. I wasn't worried about the blitz. I wasn't worried about the first game. None of that. I know what he's capable of, and just to have him on our side instead of playing against him is a plus for us.
Manny touched on those six scorers in double figures. That must be another luxury. That if someone's having an off night or someone's getting guarded, double, triple guarded. Someone else can step up?
Yeah. All 5 guys are a threat. And, I want to definitely give a shout-out to Lucky and Swak, because, without the intensity that they brought, without the things that they've done, even though they probably didn't score in double figures, they were pretty much the reason why we won this game. Lucky with his intensity coming off the bench, and Swak sitting up there guarding Cook, allowing only 2 points the second half. But every 5 players that we put on the floor, as long as they play to their strength, they know I'm gonna give them free reign to build their confidence up. And so as long as we play unselfish basketball, we're good in any way.
Good to get the win in Dan's 100th game. What do you make of it? Being great for 3 quarters, but was it a loss in concentration in that second?
100%. It definitely was. I think we got content with being up 16 at one time, and then we got to a selfish mode for about a couple minutes. I told the guys in there we allowed I think about 54 points or something in 15 minutes with them, and then only 47 in the last 20 minutes. And so, like, once we lock in and do what we need to do defensively, we can be, if not the best defensive team. So we don't need too many lapses like that. Brisbane was a little shorthanded, because of personnel and guys hurt, but any other group that has a full roster allow us to, if we allow that to happen, then, the outcome could have been different.
And obviously, playing the Kings, you don't need motivation playing the Kings, but is this a good time to get them? They're coming from Perth. You guys have had a good win 2 in a row?
I would hope so. I mean, I hope they go in triple overtime and have 4 delays and get in, Sunday 1 hour before the game. But if not, we still got to play it. I mean, we're going to have to play them 3 more times, a total of 4 times. So, it'll be good to, get a chance to play a really good game versus the Kings. We played them our first game here last year, and they upset us at home. And so hopefully we can return the favor.
Trey, you played big rivalry games. How do you feel about going into Kudos Bank Arena, a crowd of 10, 15, 17,000, and the rivalry that is Hawks v Kings for the first time for you?
Yeah, just rivalry aside, I think it's just a big game for us. I'm sure I haven't seen too much of it, but what I have seen, everyone seems to, kind of pick Sydney as a team as to beat. So, we kind of view ourselves in that same situation. So it's a, an early test for us to see where we're at. Obviously, they'll play at home. And we think we're a good team, and everyone says they're a good team as well, so it should be a good game for us.
Coach, how do you feel taking this forward to Sydney, 2 games into the regular season?
Confident, 100% confident. We had a really good practice this week, even though we were really focused on Brisbane. We knew that we have Sydney as a back, a challenge at the end on Sunday. So this is a really big test for us to see where we would hopefully be in the standings or where we rank ourselves within the 10 teams in the league.
What do you make of the underdog claims from JR, from Mike Wells last week? Is that your approach as well?
No, I don't think that we see ourselves as an underdog anymore. I mean, I think, we've always been disrespected. We've always been, just say people are going to come in and run over the Illawarra. They count it as a win. But, we changed minds, I felt, since last year and definitely in the beginning of this season.
Is having Xavier Cooks going to be a problem now that he's back in the team?
I've never seen him play before in my life, and besides in the league. So, he's a really talented young man. And at the end of the day, Sunday they throw the ball up 2:30. He's going to have to guard Darius and Lucky and see if he's be able to do his job as well.
Who will you get? Will you get Jalen? Trey, who will you line up on?
I have no idea. we just, like JT was saying, we 100% Brisbane, full attention. We'll have some, walkthrough and some film tomorrow, and I'm sure we'll get a better idea who the matchups are. But, I'm sure at some point I'll be guarding all of the guys, so just got to know the personnel.
Justin, the crowd here or the community in the Illawarra already loves you, but 9-3 on your home floor. What sort of pride does that give you, knowing that you're really defending your home since you took over brilliantly?
Our crowd deserves it. Our crowd deserves it. That's all I feel. At the end of the day, I told the guys, we play for our family, we play for ourselves, but we also have to put this crowd in because they support us a lot. And, that's one of the things we keep in back of our mind. They cheer us on. They give us that edge. So, we're proud to, defend our home court as much as we can.
Thanks, guys.
Well done, Nick.
Yes, sir.
Shout out.
See you soon.
Indeed.
Thank you, sir. See you